What's up, everyone? It is your girl Gelbeauty-QM here, aka Grace Honey, and today we're gonna get into some of these new makeup releases. So without further ado, let's get into it. However, if you're curious what's on my eyes right now, girl, this is the Resurrection palette from Wicked Widow Beauty. I finally got my order in that I told you all I had ordered when I was talking about the Crows palette a week or two ago. So I tried it out of my eyes today, and this is what we're working with. So if you're curious about this eye look or the other palettes I got in, make sure you check out the membership video, because I have 3 looks, 3 palettes coming soon. So look out on the membership for it. All my members. It's coming soon, girl. I'm going to be editing it over next week, and it should be up probably like at the end of next week. So just stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's get into it. So we're going to talk about this e.l.f. foundation, since they finally the day after I did that video it released. I showed you all that last week. It should be here right now though. This is the Soft Glam Satin Foundation, and it retails for $8. It's on only their app right now. It comes to other places later on. It's supposed to come to Ulta in like July. I think it's supposed to come to Walmart and Target, I think in June or something like that. So I just went ahead and picked it up on their website. My whole thing is when I initially saw this, my first thought was, this just seems like it's going to be a dupe for that Cover FX foundation that Jaclyn Hill was talking about a million years ago. Especially since Cover FX hasn't really been doing too much lately. It'd be easy for them to come out with their classic Coke product at a more affordable price, because Cover FX, they reformulated or repackaged the Cover FX, what was it? What was the one everybody was so in love with? I forget the name of it. But the last Cover FX foundation that we really loved from them, they repackaged that and came out with it again. I gave you all a video comparing the old one to the new one or whatever. But I feel like this is just that foundation that people have forgotten about, since Cover FX hasn't been popping for a while, and they just came out with it again. Now I'm going to put my theory to the test, and I'm going to test out the old one against the new one, because I think I still have the old one. Don't quote me. I had a box that I had gave away to my cousin, so I don't know if it was in that box or not. I'm hoping it wasn't. And I'm hoping I still have it. But if I do still have it, I'm going to compare it to that foundation. Because I'm telling y'all, that's the vibes that this is giving me. Just looking at it and hearing the way it's described. I'm feeling like this is the Cover FX foundation all over again. And they just dropping it, since Cover FX hasn't been popping for a while. But you can tell me your thoughts in the chat over here. Like, do you agree with me? Do you think this is just a reboot of the Cover FX foundation? I need to know. Now, this I was excited about. This is the Snif and Monet Rose Era perfume. So I'm so excited for her to have come out with her second collab. Remember, she did the collab with Dezi and the sunglasses. I don't know if she's done any makeup collabs. You can comment down below and tell me if she has. But then she has this one with Snif that I'm super excited to see. Because I hear it's supposed to smell like laundry detergent. And it's supposed to be like a fresh floral. So it's supposed to be like a sweet gourmand fresh florals mixed with the light scent of laundry detergent. I feel like that's what I read and described, that they described on Instagram when they were posting about this. So I'm interested to see about this. Now, I don't know if I'm getting this one in PR or not, because since it's a collab with somebody, she might have just picked certain people to get it, and they can't just pass it out like they normally do. Because if you all remember, I did get Coco Shimmy and Slice Society in PR, so I don't know. But either way, you can use code Gelbeauty-QM to pick this up if you're interested in purchasing it, and you get a discount. Now, this one might end up coming to Ulta, so you might want to stop for a little while and wait. But if you don't want to wait, you can always use my code on Snif's website and get a discount on your purchase. But I definitely will be picking this up even if they don't send it to me, just because I'm excited for her, and I'm excited to see what's going on with, you know, this. Next, they have this limited edition Chanel No. 5 Les Drops bottle that's supposed to be inspired by Marilyn Monroe. So I've never tried a Chanel fragrance. This comes out June the 13th, the same day as Monet McMichael's fragrance comes out. If anyone's interested in purchasing, I've never tried a Chanel fragrance. My mom likes Chanel No. 5, and she has Chanel No. 5 at home that I bought her from Sephora for Mother's Day or Christmas or her birthday. I forgot what it was. One of those times I bought it for her, because she really likes it. This is supposed to have jasmine, rose, yin yang, and citrus and cedar wood. It's supposed to be a fresher version of the original, I'm told. So it sounds interesting, but it's one I would go smell in store, because I've never tried a Chanel fragrance, and I've never been drawn to Chanel fragrances. I've never really been drawn to Chanel too much. My mom's more of a Chanel girl than I am. But yeah, needless to say, I won't be picking that up. I'll go in the store and smell it though. Like if it's at the Ulta around the corner from my house, I'll go pick it up to smell and see how it feels. But otherwise, I don't just see myself wanting to get this. Okay, so I'm excited, y'all, because Commodity has come out with 3 new fragrances. It's strawberry. They're called Juice, and there's 3 different versions of Juice. So y'all know they have Juice Personal, then they have what is it? Juice Commodity, the original Juice, and then they have the Juice that's like pumped up when it comes to the fragrance. So Juice Personal is from the Florals family, and it's supposed to be a fruity florals. It's supposed to have strawberry, raspberry pulp, and rhubarb. This actually sounds interesting to me. I can see myself picking this up. Now, let me see. Does it say when this drops? It doesn't say when it drops, but oh, sorry, it does. It says June the 18th, and then there's Juice Bold. That's the one that's in the gold and black container. That would be Juice Bold, and it has amberwood, raspberry pulp, and rhubarb. And this is a jammy fragrance of juice. A jammier rendition of Juice that explores the depths of strawberry, raspberry, and rhubarb with simmered down, steeped in vetiver, patchouli, and amberwood. This blend is deep, dense, and marmalade. So that one sounds interesting. Then there's the Expressive Juice, which is a floral, it's a fruity floral scent, and it's strawberry, raspberry pulp, and rhubarb. And this one is supposed to be the newest fragrance that will make your mouth water just thinking about it. Perfectly ripe strawberry, rhubarb, and raspberry pulp are blended until smooth with a base of amberwood. And then the original Personal one is supposed to have the same strawberry, rhubarb, and raspberry pulp, and they're stirred into transparency with ethereal amberwood and fresh violet leaf. So I feel like I would personally like the Impressive Juice one the best, because it just sounds simple and easy. The Personal one doesn't sound like it's my cup of tea just because it has violet leaf, and y'all know I'm not really big on florals. And then the Expressive one doesn't necessarily, the Expressive one sounds like I might like it. It's like citrus and wood, but it says earthy and woody, and y'all know I'm not really into earthy scents, so that's why I feel like the one that I would personally like best on my own would be Expressive. And that's usually when I like the one that's just in the black container. I've never really tried the Personal ones from them, and I tried Milk Commodity. I tried Milk Expressive, I believe it is, or Milk Bold, and I wasn't necessarily crazy about that one. So I can see myself just liking the original one in the black and white container that they normally have. I was excited about this. You all have already seen my video come up about these lip products. These are the 3 new shades of Juicy Plumping Gloss Bomb. So Juicy Plumping Gloss Bombs from ColourPop. They have 3 new shades. There's Passenger Princess. There's Delulu, like delusional, I'm assuming. And then there's T-Sesh. And all these colors look nice. I can see myself picking these up too. I do like the ColourPop ones because I feel like they're more affordable than the ones from Tarte. And they're the ones I feel like are the closest in dupes to the Tarte ones. And for, I believe these are $10. Yeah, $10 a piece, as opposed to what are theirs, like 24 or something crazy like that. You can get 3 of theirs for the price of almost one of the ones from Tarte. So I definitely feel like this is a better deal. I can see myself eventually picking it up from their website later on, along with you know, a couple of other things perhaps, because they do have one of the Super Shocks from the Pokemon collection that I didn't get a chance to get my hands on from Ulta. So I can see myself picking that up, and then picking these up, and then maybe picking up 1 or 2 palettes that I'm interested in. I like that So Elemental palette, but Angie said that the formula on it wasn't that great, and it wasn't that wonderful compared to some of the other ColourPop formulas that they have. So that's why I'm kind of debating if I want to get that or not, because I'm like, But next we have these, what is this? Major Glow Cream and Powder Light Reflecting Highlighter Duos from Patrick Ta. Now I'm hoping these are not like the ones that were in that holiday blush palette that he came out with in 2022. Because that's the one that had the lighter blushes when people complained about the blushes being too dark. And then he came out with the highlighter, and then nobody really wanted to buy it or be bothered with it. And I only bought that palette because I wanted to see the highlighter formula. Because I figured if he was putting in the palette that, you know, he wanted to get feedback on if people liked it or not, or if he needed to change the formula around. I personally didn't like the powder formula in that highlighter just because I felt like it was kind of chunky and hard to pick up. And then the gloss, I was not feeling at all, because it seemed like it picked up the product that you would put down on your face from earlier things. So I personally didn't like these. However, I would still be willing to try out one. I want to get the Rose Gold one just because I feel like people don't really make Rose Gold highlighters. So whenever somebody does make one, I'm excited. So I plan on getting the Rose Gold shade. I believe it's called Daddy. And these are 40 bucks a pop, so I'm definitely only getting one, because I'm like, if I don't like it, I don't want to be stuck with two, and I almost paid $100 for something I don't like. So when it comes out, I will get the shade Rose Gold, but otherwise I don't see myself rushing out to get a whole bunch of shades like I would normally do with the blushes, because that's the tried and true formula, and this highlighter formula is something new. So I feel like I'll stay in the safe zone and only pick up one, but that's just me. Next, Nabla has this Magic Chrome Full Set Summer Edition. The Magic Chrome Full Set Summer Edition is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get the 4 new shades of Liberty X Mono Magic Chrome at a special price with a precious free bag. So it has these nice 4 dual chrome, multi-chrome shades, which I like that it's magnetic, because it's like I can put it on other palettes. Like I could buy this set, and in the ColourPop palettes where they have certain shades I don't like, I could put these shades in there instead because it's magnetic. So I can see myself picking this up, because I like the shifts of all these shades. They all look very nice, and I haven't bought anything from Nabla in a long time. And I think they have quality stuff. I just don't know why they went on such a long hiatus and what was going on and who all was over there and all that. But I could definitely see myself picking up this set, because I think it's a nice set, and I think it'd be definitely something that I would be interested in purchasing. So I'm telling y'all right now, I will most likely pick this up. I'm gonna just be 100% about it. I will most likely pick this up just because it looks intriguing and interesting, and I want to try it out. Okay, girl? Onto a couple more things. So the Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. I was excited when I saw this. I was like, yes, Danessa girl, come through with it. Yes, I was excited. So I want to pick this up. It says it's 20 shades of concealer, and it has 30 it's 30 bucks each. So I definitely see myself picking this up. New eye look who this, new eye look who this. No, so we was talking about these Yummy Skin Lift and Flex concealers for 30 bucks. That's 20 shades. It says a medium to full coverage concealer, plant powered serum hybrid formula that flexes with your skin to lift, smooth, correct, and cover with a natural soft matte finish. Packed with 9 plant powered ingredients plus vegan squalene, vitamin E, and hyaluronic acid, Lift and Flex Concealer is clinically proven to lift and smooth. So sounds good to me. I will buy it. Thank you so much, Danessa. I will buy it. Thank you so much. Then who is it? GlossGods has this On Cloud 9 Hybrid Cloud Bronzer. It's with the soft cloud technology that's almost invisible on your skin while still giving it a softly blurred and sun-kissed look. Build up your desired effect from nearly invisible to full scope. The Cloud Bronze can do it all. And it's supposed to be $18. I did have a code with GlossGods. I don't know if I still have the code or not. So you can type in Gelbeauty and see if it works. I don't know. They changed the way they do their affiliate situation, so I have no idea. If you're curious what's on my eyes, this is the Glam Light and Betty Boop collection. A membership video is coming soon with 3 looks, 3 palettes if you're interested. So that's what's going on with my eyes, girl. But back to these things. I'm interested in this bronzer, but I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up right away or not. But you know, no eyes for this, no eyes for this. I know, who am I with no eyes? But I don't know how much space is on this card, and there's a lot of new makeup releases to get through. So for once, you don't get no eyes at the end part, girl. I'm out here rushing, fighting, like I'm fighting for my life out here. No, but let's talk about this Kylie summer collection. So she finally started showing it, so I figured we could go ahead and talk about it. If you remember, then you already know about this for a while. I posted it on the members community tab, so y'all know about this Kylie Vacay in a Bottle collection. Now you have to buy all 4 of the scents that they tease. So there's the Maldives in a Bottle, Yang Cocoa 20, there's the Maui in a Bottle, Sweet Banana 37, there's the Marrakesh in a Bottle, which is Orange Blossom 24, and then there's Capri in a Bottle, which is Lemon Sugar 14. So you have to buy the whole set. You can't buy it on its own, but y'all know I don't have a problem buying the whole set. I'll buy Kylie fragrance in a second. Like, honey, you just look up and it'll just be in my, you know, in my basket. I won't be asking no questions as long as the notes sound right. Now if the notes don't sound right, I'm just kind of like but the majority of the notes sound right, and if I don't necessarily like it, it's like I always like share perfumes with my mom, my family, just like I do with my makeup. So I have no problem just blind buying this, because I'm like, look here, yes, take it, take my money, I need it, I need it. So next we have the Rose blushes. So here's the component. I don't care about this at all. I just I don't know. I'm not, I don't care. Like, I feel mean saying that, but it's just kind of like whatever. I do have a couple of updates from when I originally started shooting this video though. Snif did end up sending out my PR package for the Snif and Monet Rose Air fragrance, so I have that coming. And then I'm actually wearing the e.l.f. foundation, so it has since got here since I filmed that video, and I'm trying it out for the first time today. So that's what's going on with my face, if anyone's curious what's going on with the glow. And I use the bronze and glow, the bronze and drops as well, so that's going on my face. But yeah, y'all know I don't care about this Rose blush. Like, I have not tried anything from Rose yet. I don't see myself trying anything unless they come out with some better stuff. But you know, to each his own. If you're interested, it should be coming soon, I'm assuming. Next we have this MAC 40 Years of MAC 40 Throwback Colors. I'm not sure if it's to be throwback formula or not. My picture's kind of old, so they might have updated it since. But it's just a huge rainbow looking palette, and I'm like, why? I'm personally not impressed and don't want any part of this. MAC eyeshadows are okay, but I feel like they're kind of dry and, you know, kind of mediocre. They kind of give Too Faced vibes. I hate to be bogus, like, you know, when it comes to quality compared to other things I have. So I'm personally not impressed with this. Plus, I'm not really a big MAC girl, so it's kind of just like, whatever. That's cute, but I don't care. Next thing I have to talk about is these Make Your Mark eyeliners from Made by Mitchell. Now these I'm excited about. I want them. I want just about all of them. There's a blue, green, and purple one, so we know I need that one. I'm trying to decide if I want the rose gold one and the yellow one, which would pretty be just about all of them. I'm mad though, because for once he normally has a bundle and he doesn't have a bundle for this. So I'm like, you mean I gotta buy all these individually? So knowing me, y'all know I'll probably just buy the blue, green, and purple one, and then if I like it, then we'll try out some of the other shades later on. But blue, green, and purple are the ones I'm mainly interested in. I'm pretty sure these were $17 a piece. You can find them on Beauty Bay, and hopefully you can find like a coupon code on Beauty Bay, because I think that's where I got mine in my cart. I looked to see if you could buy them on his on TikTok shop, because I saw one of the girls I follow on Instagram talking about how she had got a deal where they gave you like a good percentage off when you first bought it. So I was just gonna buy all of them individually there, but I didn't see them, so I just have them in my cart at Beauty Bay, waiting to pull the trigger on it, because I want to find a few other pieces that I need. So the ones I'm looking at is Crazy Purple Lady, Wave After Wave, and Seafoam. Those are the three I mainly like. I do like Buttermilk as well as this nice yellow sparkly gold one. And then there's one called Fire Truck that looks okay. So it's like I like the majority of them. It's only two I'm not that crazy about. It's like the more neutral one and then the rose gold. The rose gold one I like as well. It's just I'm concerned about it and it's showing up on some of my skin tones. So I'm kind of just like, I don't think this is gonna show up on me well. So I'm just gonna, you know, not worry about that. So but yeah, I'm definitely interested in these. I'm also interested in this, and I'm super excited about this, honey. These Gucci Press highlighters. Do you see them? Now, I think one is supposed to be a lilac purplish pink, and then the other one is supposed to be a more bronzy tone one. I'm figuring they have more than this one. This is just the pictures they saw. But honey, I'm definitely interested in these. Like, I need it. Y'all know I love a good luxury makeup product. And they usually do a good job when it comes to complexion. It's just like, I feel like they always let me down when it comes to eyeshadow. But that's because I like pigmented, colorful, you know, like bold eyeshadow. And they're more for the like wash of color type girls. And I'm not a wash of color type girl. So it doesn't intrigue to me. But these highlighters, yeah, they can have my undivided attention. I definitely plan on picking some of them up, and I'm not ashamed about it. So, Sol de Janeiro has a couple of fragrances coming out. They have 76 perfume mist. It doesn't, what does it say the notes are? It doesn't really say what, oh, it says it's Midnight Jasmine, Black Currant, and Amber Woods. So I'm feeling like this is just supposed to be the Into the Night one. I think that was it, the dark blue one that they originally had out. So what they're doing is just all the ones they come out with limited edition, they're adding into their permanent line later on, it seems like. Because the new one that they just came out with is supposed to be something about bikini something. Number 48, the one that somebody spotted. It comes out it comes out June the 20th on Ulta's website. I already saw it. It's supposed to have Nectar Orchard and Pink Musk, because it's bikini season. That's what it is. So it's bikini season permanently, because bikini season was one of the summer ones. So that's why I say they're just coming out with all the ones they came out with the summer and making them part of the permanent line, which is smart when you think about it, because it's like you can, you know, just come up with temporary seasonal ones like Riri does with the gloss bombs during the holidays, and then like later on in the year you reformulate and bring it back as a permanent thing. So I think that's smart on their part. I don't have bikini season, so I'm definitely going to pick it up when they do let you buy it. They have the small size for $24 and then the big size, I think it is for like $38. So I went into Ulta just to see if I could find it. I didn't have it. They didn't have it at the Ulta that I went to, and they didn't have it at the Ulta. I mean, they didn't have it at the Ulta around the corner from my house. I didn't get to go into the other one I normally go to. That's by the Sephora I go to. So I have to wait and see. But I'm interested in picking up 48. I think I already own 72 because I swear I feel like 72 is into the, I mean, sorry, 76 is Into the Night, and I already have Into the Night from the holiday collection they had in the past. I wish they'd bring out that permanent purple one they had when they first came out originally with the first 3 scents for the summertime. It's supposed to be like a really vanilla one. I wish they'd come out with that. Can somebody tell me if like some of the permanent ones they've come out with is similar to that one? Because I know they have a purple one, but I don't know if it's the same as that one. But I'm interested in these. I can definitely see myself picking them up. I feel like they're just a nice thing to have in your bag if you want to reapply throughout the day, as opposed to like having a perfume and wearing it for a certain amount of time, and then once it wears off you don't have anything. I'd rather just throw a perfume mist or fragrance mist in my bag, especially since, you know, like they're not going to be as potent when it comes to fragrances. And like I've been saying, like you have to keep in mind the people around you. That's why Commodity makes 3 different scents, like we talked about earlier in the video, where they have the personal one, which is supposed to be more toned down, totally where you smell it. Then they have the expressive one, which is the one I prefer, which is people can somewhat smell it and then you can smell it. And then the bold one is the one that's supposed to last a long time throughout the day. So I feel like the when you use a perfume mist or a fragrance mist, it's just similar to Personal by Commodity, because, you know, you smell it and some other people might smell it for a little while, but it's like, you know, you'll mainly smell it unless you spray on a whole lot like the girls in high school do. And then you got a nice little scent that isn't overpowering to a lot of people. So I plan on getting 48, not 76, because I'm telling y'all, I feel like 76 is just Into the Night from them, but I can't confirm or deny it. Okay, so the next one we have to talk about is this Too Faced Born This Way Soft Matte Oil Control Foundation. Now here, this is just a new version of the original one in the glass container, so I'm interested in picking this up and then comparing them for sure. Y'all know I wear the shade Chai if anyone was interested, so I can see myself picking this up. What I don't like is the packaging on this, because like somebody said, you want me to give you $76, but it's not a glass bottle, it's like this plastic pump or whatever, and I'm not feeling that, because it's like you've cut down on the cost of the packaging, but I should still pay the same price for this plastic bottle. Like, no. If you came out the gate with these plastic bottles, then maybe it wouldn't be as big a deal, but the fact that you think I should pay the same price and you put it in a plastic bottle, which is saving you money, because glass is going to cost more than plastic. I mean, I understand them doing it for recycling purposes and to cut down on costs, like I said, but I don't know, I don't like the whole aspect of that. Plus, sometimes I feel like when you use foundations like that, you don't fully get out all the product, especially if you can't twist the bottom off. You can't get the full amount of product up. At least with the glass bottles, like I can twist the top off and beat like the rest of it out to get my money's worth out, if you're that type of person. So that's my only qualm with this, but I'm interested to see if it's going to be just as good as the original one, because I mixed this one with the skin tint to have a nice kind of like thinned out your skin but better, but still oil controlling full coverage vibe. So I can see myself picking this up, because I did like this foundation and still like it, because like I said, I've been using it recently with the skin tint for that purpose. Next, ColourPop decides they need to lip up with lip oils after they came out with the clicky sticks. So they came out with the clicky sticks in 3 new shades that we talked about earlier, and now they're coming out with these lip oils. So I can see myself picking up those and lip oils and giving y'all like a swatch party on this set, just like I did on the last one. I'll try to remember to put the thing here. I think I put it here earlier, but I'll put it here again. But I want to get this and then like the ones from e.l.f. So I'm thinking we're going to have a gloss party where I just swatch the lip oils and then the SPF lip glosses from e.l.f. And then the, excuse me, I might end up picking up the 3 shades from them to add to my plumping gloss pens, because I actually like their plumping gloss pens the best when it comes to dupes for Tarte. I feel like they do the best job. Them and e.l.f. are pretty good at it, but theirs are just a little bit better than e.l.f. So I can see myself picking this up soon. I'm trying to wait for them to come to Ulta, but I think it said those were exclusive to their website, so that means I'm gonna have to pick them up from their website, which is fine, because I can just use somebody's code and go on my day. My whole thing is being able to use the code and working out. So I can see myself picking up their lip oil too, to try out against the e.l.f. one and do a wear test type thing. So
I will get those, even though I talk about I'm not being big on lip oils, but I just want to try it out and see how it's going to work out compared to some lip oils I've tried. Because I like the one from Sigma, I like the one from Fenty Beauty, I like the one from Catrice. The e.l.f. ones are okay. The Dior one I feel like was overrated for the price, so I want to see how this compares to the ones I have tried. Not that I'm big on lip oils, I'm more of a pigmented lip gloss girl, and lip oils don't give enough pigmentation. That's always my problem with them. But I'm gonna pick them up is the bottom line, just to, like, if nothing else, to try them out for you all. Since they're affordable, it's like worst comes to worst, I can leave them in my car for when I run out of my lip glosses that are in my car, so they'll serve a purpose. Next, we have these Milani Concealer Perfect Sun Kiss Liquid Bronzing Drop. So they came up with their own version of them. So they have light, medium, and dark. Their medium shade actually looks like the dark shade from e.l.f. So I'm quite impressed with how deep theirs is running. But I know Coco Swatchy said they do a good job with theirs. I could possibly see myself picking this up. I don't know. I don't want to pick up too many of these, especially because it's not something I normally use. But I feel like the color of this one might work a little better for the summertime, and then like the one from e.l.f. would probably work better for the wintertime because it's giving the vibes of the shade medium from this one. Like I said, this says deliver sheer, weightless, and ultra blendable coverage, serious hydration, and a just back from vacation glow. Skin loving superhero enhanced with a powerful blend of copper peptides and tripeptides designed to help support the appearance of elasticity and firmness, diminishing fine lines. It's also infused with a moisture boosting hyaluronic acid complex with 7 molecule weights, hydrating 2% glyceric and antioxidant rich cocoa extract, and this is $16.99. so this one costs more than the e.l.f. one. I think the e.l.f. one was like $8, but it has all that other ingredients for it, and I'm liking the shade range a little bit more because it's going a little bit deeper. So I can see myself picking this up and trying it out against the one from Drunk Elephant as opposed to the e.l.f. one, just because, you know, I feel like it's going to be better for darker skin tones because it runs a little bit deeper than the one from e.l.f. does. But I'll pick it up eventually. I'm not going to rush to go get it per se. If I find it at Ulta when I make my order for the e.l.f. lip glosses and the new L'Oreal highlighters and liquid blush, then I'll get it. But it's not a thing I'm going to run on my way to get because I don't feel like this is going to be a product that I'm going to use that often, just because of, you know, my skin tone and whatnot. Let's talk about this Laneige sleeping mask. They have a new one. They have Watermelon Pop. I have been off the train with these for a while. I haven't bought one of these sets in years. I don't know. I just don't really like them that much, and I'm not that crazy about them to where I feel the need to go out and get every single one. Plus, if you all did not know, I don't like watermelon, so I don't see myself picking this up. I can see myself picking up the Jelly Pop lip gloss, even though I think that's supposed to be watermelon, or the lip oil, just because, like I said, I want to try it out against the ones from ColourPop, and I want to have like enough for each one. But yeah, like I don't see myself wanting to be a part of this and wanting to buy this, so I can gladly say I will skip it. I'm excited for Plain and Makeup by Yolanda. She has these cute little liquid blushes. They launched on the 7th of June, so they've been out for about a week. I haven't really seen anybody promote them or seen anybody talk about them. I'm interested in getting them along with that setting powder I told you all about. And she changed the way she does the concealer one, so you get more bang for your bucks with a whole bunch of different colors. So I can see myself picking up a few things from her. Now when, I don't know, but I definitely want to do a video on her stuff from Plain and Makeup by Yolanda, because I feel like she has a lot of great products and I don't hear a lot of people talking about them. So I'm kind of sad about that for her, because her products are so nice and she does a good job with them. But I will pick one up eventually. I'm not going to promise as to when, but I will pick one up. So Nomad has teased new palette, and I'm excited about it. It says the guessing game begins Monday the 17th, and the palette's gonna launch on the 25th. So it has a nice little flamingo on it, so it looks like it's gonna be a fun, colorful palette. I'm hoping it'll be like a deeper version or a companion palette to go with the Paradise Islands palette, because I told y'all the Paradise Islands palette to me was a little too mid-tone. I like the Costa Rica one. I think that one was really nice. That's actually one of my all-time favorite Nomad palettes when it comes to the bigger ones. So I'm hoping this would be one that can bridge the gap between those two palettes. I feel like that'd be perfect to add to their collection. And I'm interested to see what the color story is on it. Now, if the color story ain't right, I'm not going to buy it just because. But if it has a nice color story, I can see myself, you know, like hooking it up and using it and all that stuff there. So, yeah. Beaute Bar has like 2 or 3 palettes coming out. So they have the Melted Mattes palette, and then they have, what's the other one? They have the Baked Blushes palette. And then they have, I believe this is, somebody said this is supposed to be a cake liner palette. The third one, the Molten Metals. But I feel like it's just supposed to be like a simple shimmer palette that's separate from the Melted Mattes palette. Since it's supposed to be all matte, they put the metallics separately. And then they have the blush palette. So I'm interested to see what these shimmers are going to look like and what these mattes are going to look like. I can see myself possibly picking this up. That's why I held off on buying the glosses, because if you all remember, I told you I wanted to get those glosses. But I held off on getting the glosses because I saw this post. So I'm hoping it's coming soon. It doesn't say. It just said that it was coming soon. But you know, like indie brands, they'll show you stuff 7 months in advance. So I'm hoping it's not a situation like that. And then the time for the glosses has passed because I waited to see what exactly this was. But I'm intrigued. I can see myself picking up both eyeshadow palettes. Now, I don't know about the blush palette, just because everybody named Mama's trying to launch blush, and I'm kind of tired of seeing blush. I liked it better when everybody was launching bronzer. But, you know, I probably won't pick up the blush palette. I'm not even going to front with you, but, you know, the eyeshadow palettes, I can definitely see myself picking those up because I like the quality of Beaute Bar's palettes. Now, who is this? Naturium has this Dew Glow Tinted Moisturizer SPF 50. I feel like this is supposed to be kind of like the Fenty thing, but it has way less shades. It's light, medium, and deep. It's formulated with organic / chemical sunscreen filter to provide broad spectrum SPF 50 plus protection while leaving a dewy radiant finish with a sheer tint. Niacinamides are included to help visibly improve the look of complexion. It's $23 each, and they only have 3 shades, so it's light, medium, and deep. I'm not impressed with the light, medium, deep situation, especially when Rihanna came out with all the shades she came out with. But in all fairness, this is SPF 50 plus, so I guess it kind of took a while for them to get that part down perfectly. It launches today while I'm filming. Wait, no, today's the 13th, right? It launches on the 14th tomorrow when this video goes live if you're interested in it. But I don't know, I'd rather just try the Rihanna one. They were supposed to send me some PR a while ago, and then I like never got it and never heard from them, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, I just feel like there's since Rihanna came out with a better shade range, it's kind of hard for me to look at this and be like, oh, I want it even with the higher SPF, just because it's like I know the Rihanna one is going to blend into my skin perfectly, and I can add on like a light concealer, maybe like a foundation powder, and go on my day knowing that I got like SPF to protect me, and I still got like, you know, a cute little beat situation. So that one is a pass for me. I should talk about this Made by Mitchell thing sooner, my bad. He has this Slip Dew, I'm assuming this is supposed to be a highlighter. I'm not 100% sure what it is. It just says Slip Dew Made by Mitchell, so I don't know what it is. It looks very glittery and sparkly. I can't say I'm necessarily excited about this. I'm more excited about those eyeliners. Like I'm telling y'all, I want those eyeliners. This thing, not so much. So this is one I would skip on, but you know, those eyeliners, they have my name written all over them. And yes, add to cart, please. And thank you, add to cart. Byredo has this Desert Road 5 colors palette come out. I prefer when they make the bigger palettes with color stories. I think the first 2 they came out with I liked, but after that I feel like they just kept doing a whole bunch of neutral stuff, so I stopped paying attention. I never got to try the ones I wanted to try though. They were limited edition, and then they didn't come out anymore. So I'm pretty sure Daph's Makeup does videos on Byredo eyeshadows if you're interested. So if you want to find somebody doing a video on it, she might possibly pick this up. I don't plan on picking it up just because it's neutral and it's small. It has nothing to do with the price point. It has to do with it being neutral and small, and me not knowing how the, you know, pigmentation is on it. And I feel like it's going to be like that light wash color situation because they are a luxury brand, and I just ain't trying to spend that type of coin for some lightly pigmented shadows. And if I am, I'm gonna spend it on Tom Ford or like, you know, Charlotte Tilbury or somebody like that. I'm not gonna spend it on this, you know. So next we have the Nars with Love collection. So it has this really nice highlighter with it. Then there's this little eyeshadow reflective quad, and it's a reflective blush and sex appeal. To me, it just looks like a highlighter shade, if you will, kind of like that Tom Ford highlighter, except it has more of a peachy pink gold to it as opposed to just like a peachy gold like their summer collection with the body heat highlighter. That's the vibe it gives me, but y'all know I don't really vibe with NARS stuff like that, so I wouldn't pick it up. But I know a lot of people like NARS eyeshadows, even though I feel like they repeat themselves a lot of times, and you know,
they'd be interested in purchasing. So I figured I'd talk to you about it. Next we have the Charlotte's Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glows. They're available in a few new colors. It doesn't tell the names of the colors, but it does show like these 5 new colors. I hear they're already available in Germany, so I don't know when they're coming here to America, but yeah. If you're interested, you can stay tuned because they are coming. Of course, there's a pink, there's a bright orangey shade, there's some neutral shades, and then more corally shades. The standard shades that they come in with blush that everybody's coming out with. I've never tried her blush formula in the compact, so if anybody knows, you can tell us how you feel about it. But I don't necessarily see myself running out to get it. I'm tired of seeing blush pop up every few minutes. I'd like to see some bronzer and some deeper shades, so that's what I'm rooting for in here for. But you know, to each his own. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. So the Adept Cosmetics has Heavenly Glow blushes for $34 each. So it's 2 new ones. There's this pink one and then a more peachy tone one. So I saw that these were similar to other things in their collection, but like the undertones were different, or one was lighter and deeper than the other one. I don't really mess with Adept Cosmetics. That's because I heard some things regarding the owners speaking negatively about the African American community. So I'm kind of just like about it. But I can't appreciate the fact that she doesn't launch a whole bunch of things at one time. I feel like she takes the Persona Cosmetics approach, like you put time and effort into the things that you do launch, and you launch every now and again. And that's not to say other people don't. It's just, I do notice that they do like Persona Cosmetics does, and a lot of times they don't launch a whole bunch of stuff at one time, which is good because some people might feel overwhelmed or feel like you're just a money grab and you're always launching a million things trying to get some coins. I'm not interested in this, but I figured I'd share it with y'all. Some stuff I don't really care about, but I just share it with you just because. So that's one of the things. Then Blend Bunny just decided they need to randomly just do this little whole drop situation, and I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. So it says all that's left are these love letters, old photographs, and bittersweet memories coming very soon. So I'm like, what's coming soon? Ma'am, we need the tea. What do you mean? Like, I need pictures of this thing that's coming soon. I need them all. So I don't know what's going on and who's all over there, but I'm like, I need her to get it together. Oh, and then ABH decided they was gonna do this random sneak drop of these 8 blurring serum blushes. Now I saw this morning and I was like, what is this? I haven't heard anybody talk about it. And then later on I saw Trend Move talking about it. So I forgot how much they retail for. Let me see. Oh, my picture still doesn't show. Anyway, I forgot how much they retail for, but I'm not personally interested in. I feel like they've been real quiet and haven't really been launching too much of anything. So I think they're trying to go back to their old habits. But it's like, I thought people weren't really rocking with them either. But you can tell me over here in the comments, like, if people still rocking with ABH girl, because I don't even know. I'm just over here like, who? Because they really just did like literally a sneak drop, and I was like, oh, so y'all coming out with, oh, okay. So this is about to be a thing. Oh, okay. I don't know. But like I said, tell me what you think, because I'm just over here a little confused. Like, so you just randomly secretly dropped this and nobody talks about it. And then I guess Trimu like found out and then she talked about it. But I had already found out earlier and I just didn't talk about it because I was like, I don't care. Let's get to wrapping it up. We almost done, I swear. So I have these 3 palettes from Dede Cosmetics. There's the Oceano, the Paleno, or Palo, and Arco. I hope I'm saying it right. So it's 3 different palettes. These aren't necessarily my color story preferences, so I don't see myself getting them. I do like the fact that they're trying to launch more palettes though. Like, I definitely love a good palette moment. If anything, I would grab the Ocean one. That's the only one that gives me somewhat vibes of like a palette that I'd be interested in. But I don't see myself going on my way to grab these. These launched on July the 5th. And this is what I was talking about. Like, they tell you about stuff launching super early. Now we in like first, second week of June, and you telling me about stuff that launches the first, second week of July. So I can see why people wouldn't be, you know, in a rush to hear about this stuff, because like you might forget. So they'll have to post consistently just to like remind you. But the only one I would get was the Ocean one, and I don't see myself picking that one up just because the color story isn't fully 100% for me. And since they're in Canada, I know it's going to be higher and it's going to cost me more. So I'm just kind of like, no, I'm okay. I am excited about this. So this is the Rare Beauty Matte pressed powder, True to Myself tinted pressed finishing powder. Now I don't know why it's called a tinted fresh finishing powder. I don't know if it's because it's gonna be like light coverage or light to like medium buildable or something to that effect. It doesn't have a whole bunch of information. It just says it launches on the 18th of July. So I'm excited about this because if you all remember, I didn't like her loose powder. So I'm hoping the undertones aren't the same, because the undertone that was a little too red for my liking, which is why I personally didn't like it. But you know, like I said, to each his own. I can see myself picking up this powder for sure. And there's a decent amount of powders too in here. It says there's 14 shades. So I'm hoping I can find a match that I like that doesn't give too much of a red undertone, which is a turn off for me when it comes to powders, when they're too red and like they change your foundation red when it's not supposed to be red. So as long as the powder doesn't do that and it has a decent amount of coverage, I'll be happy with it. So, Cosmic Brushes finally decided to launch some more stuff. I know it's been a long time, but they finally decided to launch some more stuff, girl. So they got the noodles, like nude essentials, noodles, and then they got neutrals, like cool neutrals. So from what I saw in the picture, we know I'm gonna like the cool neutrals the best, just because that's my whole thing. But I can see myself picking up both just because I reviewed the brand. Plus the neutrals. The neutrals is giving me more of what do you call it, the gold palette vibes. And if you can get a more affordable version of the gold palette with the kind of formula that Cosmic Brushes has, I could definitely see myself getting on board. So it might be a neutral palette I actually grabbed just to be able to give y'all a review on it and tell you how I feel about both palettes and the quality and all that, to save your coins, excuse me, while spending mine like I do a lot of the time for you. So appreciate it. I be out here on the highways and byways spending my coins to help save your coins, okay? But those are all the things I had to talk about today. I know, right? I feel like I've been sitting here talking forever. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. My membership is down below if you're interested. Let me know if you're excited about any of these new releases or not over here in the chat. I'm sure you were throughout this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So be blessed, girl.